Okay, we didn't do it. Tonight, y'all, we have a good night planned. We're going to be doing part 2 of the Nahida story quest. I'm excited. We're going to see learn a little bit more about this dragon boy that we have vibing here in the desert, apparently. I want to see more about Nahida and more about the history of Sumeru, because the other Nahida story quest was very good, and the Sumeru Archon quest has been very good. So the way that story quests have been going in Sumeru, I have high hopes for this.
Hey, isn't that Nahida?
That is Nahida.
I didn't think we'd run into you here. Oh, hey there. It's been a while, hasn't it? What have you two been up to?
The usual mining, fishing, genosification, TCG, catching crystal flies. Yo, calling out basically all Genshin players here. Minus the fishing part, this sounds like what I do. We don't fish though, chat. We don't fish. Adventuring and stuff.
Seems like you've been enjoying yourselves.
Yeah.
How about you? What are you up to now? I'm just looking out for some leads while getting some fresh air. I noticed that I have some blurry memories after saving Ermin's soul.
Yeah.
I almost feel like there's still something extremely important I need to do. But I can't remember what it is. What is that?
Probably the effects of Ermin's soul. Probably the effects of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata being forgotten, erased from everyone's memory.
Don't worry, we'll help you remember.
Feel free to fill us in.
Thank you so much. Since you're willing to help, I have something I'd like to show you.
Lay it on me. What is that? That looks cool.
It's beautiful. It looks like it's filled with some kind of power.
What is that thing? Almost looks like the canned knowledge, but like, not.
I found it in the sanctuary of Suristana, but I have no recollection of it whatsoever.
Is that at Pep's heart?
It's filled with pure elemental power that is quite similar to mine, but yet it's also a little different. It's very likely that it's connected to my foggy memory, but I can't figure out what it is.
Most likely something that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata left behind.
Traveler, do you have any ideas?
I don't know, but...
You know, Nahida, we just happen to be going on an adventure right now. If we find anything, we'll be sure to let you know right away. Thanks, you two. I didn't mean to trouble you again.
We're always going on adventures. Where are we going on an adventure to right now, Paimon?
Don't mention it.
Welcome to hell,
You've got a
bitch!
lot on your mind, and we'd like to help.
What? Is it say Mama?
Hey, get out! You shouldn't be around here!
Bro? Oh,
Sorry, Lesser Lord Kusanali. Fungi don't usually come near this place.
it's so cute though.
Last warning. Get out before I kick you out, you hear?
Hey, lay off the fungus.
Hang on. I think it's trying to tell us something.
Sounds like it's saying Mama.
But Great Dendro Archon, it's a monster.
Oh,
Please, don't worry. I think I understand. Seems that it wants us to follow it. You
let's
could
go.
understand it? Even though different creatures have varying habits and ways of communicating, the emotions we experience are all the same.
Oh, it's like Bongo Head.
Anxiety and fear. It's in dire need of our help.
We gotta help Bongo Head.
Fungi are kinda cute, but
This is Bongo Head's brother. Bongo Foot. Bongo Head is he? Bongo Head's a nice fungus.
that's true. Okay, let's go take a look.
Okay.
Alright, lead the way, little fungus.
Lead the way, little Bongo Foot.
Look about the same. Some fungi are
Bing Bong.
while
This
others
one's Bing Bong,
are
chat.
aggressive and attack anyone they see.
Come on, Bing Bong.
It can't be helped. Perhaps in their eyes, humans are like fierce monsters as well. After
Humans
all,
are fierce monsters, though, to BH.
which human behaviors are hostile or not, and it'd already be too late for them once humans have drawn their weapons.
Poor
Hence
little
why they
guy.
tend to strike first. first, rather than waiting. That's not too different from
Oh no!
sometimes.
Look at the fungus! It fell over!
Shared emotions.
The poor little fungus boy! Hey yo, what's wrong with it? It's not floating! The other floating hydrofungus.
It was in a hurry because of this unconscious fungus.
Yeah, poor boy.
Like they might be family. So maybe this fungus wanted to bring Nahida here to help its family member. Probably. Although fungi are simple creatures, they're very sensitive to elemental power. Maybe it noticed me on my way back and thought I'd be able to help. I'll take a look. I should be able to help if it's just a common illness.
Nahida, help it! Help little boy!
What is it, Nahida? Strange. Very strange. This fungus didn't develop from a spore. It's an elemental life form.
What?
An elemental life form? Yes. Although the fungi you normally see are capable of using elemental powers, they're merely borrowing elemental power from nature around them.
Interesting.
As for this fungus, it has elemental power flowing through it. Definitely
Hey
not
yo!
like your typical fungus.
It only looks like a fungus?
Exactly. This is very interesting. I've never seen anything like it. This is a first even for Nahida. But that's not all. There's a large void within its elemental power.
What?
The void is stopping the elemental power from flowing normally, which must be why it fainted.
Poor little guy.
You think it'll wake up if we can fill the void?
Yes.
Yes, and I just so happen to be good at this sort of thing. I'll see what I can do right away.
Nahida can fill every void except the void in her own heart, chat. And in her mind, I guess. Elemental being floating hydrofungus. Very different from floating hydrofungus and other floating hydrofungus. Surprise for it. I love the names.
My power was compatible. Looks like everything is fine now.
Yay!
Is it really the Lord of Dendro?
What? I don't like this.
Oh, I can't believe the Lord of Dendro saved me. Thank you, as well as the stranger and creature next to you.
Not sure I like this little fungus anymore.
It can talk?
Yeah, I agree with Paimon, actually.
Oh, I didn't expect such a strange creature to make a sound like that. Seems I'm just as shocked as you are.
What? Of course Paimon can talk. Paimon isn't a strange creature. Paimon's just... Paimon!
Paimon looks strange to fungus, Paimon.
Hello, Paimon. I am not yet able to evaluate an organism's intelligence from its appearance. I will only know you are able to speak once you have spoken.
Okay.
Oh, well, no need to take it seriously. It's no big deal. But does Paimon really look so dumb that people might think Paimon doesn't know how to talk?
Well...
A mouth is used for eating, breathing, and other functions that are more important than speaking. So a creature may not speak, even if it has a mouth. I've never seen a creature like you before, so I dared not make the assumption that you could speak. Even if you do possess a number of human traits, it is still very common for creatures to have similar external forms, but completely different interiors, just like fungi and slimes.
Did this fungus study at the academia?
Yeah, this fungus is very smart.
Than Paimon.
I'm about it.
Fungus, are you?
No, you are not.
That's correct. This might be surprising to you, and I'm sure that you must have questions. Let's find somewhere else to talk. It might startle my fellow family members if I speak too much using this strange voice.
Family members.
Me, 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 me.
Me, 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 me. Are we learning fungi? I want to learn the fungi language and talk to them.
It says that it's very thankful for your help.
Let's go talk to our new friend. Elemental being.
I was confident that I knew of all the creatures in Teyvat. Even if there are ones I've never seen with my own eyes, I thought I possessed all the relevant knowledge about them. However, even if I were to lay out the traits of all elemental life forms, you don't seem to match any of them. What are you? And where did you come from?
I come from an ancient race. We have existed for a very long time, possibly longer than any records in existence.
Oh.
My home was filled with flowing water and great mountains. Lush grass covered the land, and my family and I lived in bliss and happiness. Until the apocalypse came and changed my home forever.
The apocalypse. Ooh. Is the apocalypse? Ooh.
Horrifying power consumed all there was. The seeds of catastrophe nested and grew inside of us, twisting and warping us, causing us to lose control.
What?
We were victims of the apocalypse. Yet, in time, we also became the apocalypse itself.
The
The
apocalypse.
apocalypse? I'm not sure what it means either. It sounds like some kind of old fable.
Interesting.
It's a long and complicated story. It will take me some time to explain it clearly.
Well,
Don't worry,
we got time.
listen. Please continue.
I was lucky and managed to survive. Afterward, I left with some of my family and came to Sumeru to search for a way to rescue my homeland.
Where is elemental beings' homeland?
We came in contact with many species and learned from their cultures and knowledge, hoping to understand the truth behind the apocalypse.
What is it really? I want to know what this little thing really looks like then, because obviously it doesn't actually look like a hydrofungus.
We later found out that humans know the power of the apocalypse and refer to it as forbidden knowledge.
Forbidden knowledge?
Your home was destroyed by forbidden knowledge? Does that mean you're from the desert?
Yeah, probably from the desert. Ooh, they could be related to Sealies. That's right.
It said that they are looking for a way to save their homeland, but the catastrophe of the desert should have ended a long time ago.
The Lord of Dendro is correct. We are not from the desert. I would very much like to tell you the location of my homeland, but unfortunately, I've forgotten.
You forgot? Just like Nahida forgot.
Odd, as it is very important to both me and my family.
Where's the rest of your family?
Yes, how could you forget?
I am a life form that was contaminated by the apocalypse. A part of my knowledge and memory was taken away as the contamination inside of me was purged.
Ah, I get it
Interesting.
now. So the void of elemental power was left behind from when the forbidden knowledge was purged.
Ah,
I'm
interesting.
sorry. I hadn't considered that kind of possibility.
So then the forbidden knowledge capsules that we have now, is that a remnant of this forbidden knowledge that caused this apocalypse on elemental being floating hydrofungus's home?
That's okay. Lord of Dendro, there is no need to
Hmm.
apologize. Without your help, I would have lost more than just my knowledge and memory. And not only did you save me, but you've also already rid the world of the remaining forbidden knowledge, right?
Did we do that?
That's right.
I think we did.
Forbidden knowledge is no more, and your homeland should be safe now.
My home should be safe now. We can go home.
If you could only remember where home was.
This moment has only seemed like a dream. I never knew it would become a reality so quickly. I was unable to fulfill our calling. I never found a way to save my homeland, and I have even forgotten where it is.
It's not your fault. You've already done everything you can.
Nahida's so nice to random elemental beings that she's never met before, or even she's literally just learning of this thing's existence, and she's like, you've done all you can, I'm sure of it.
Every species paid a grave price in the fight against forbidden knowledge. This is not a responsibility you should carry on your own. You mentioned that there were other survivors besides yourself. Where are they? Maybe they'll remember.
I want to meet your whole family.
The apocalypse put us through immense pain.
Oh.
Many of my family members have already met their end. I'm not sure who else is still alive.
Floating hydrofungus is so sad.
I should be able to find them. Just leave it to me.
Yeah.
Out of the rainforest to the Aranara. And as for the city, there are a few nice kids that should be willing to help. Oh yeah, they'll give us a hand. Give me a moment. I'll contact them right now.
I love that Nahida can just jump into people's brains. Just so good. It's like a sending spell in Dungeons and Dragons.
That should do it. It may take some time to find them, so let's wait for a bit.
Thank you, Lord of Dendro. We all believe that you will keep your promises. The moment I saw you when I awoke, I had a feeling you were here because of the agreement.
What agreement?
Agreement?
You might not remember, but this is a prophecy that we deeply believe in. That the Lord of Dendro will bring us home once the catastrophe comes to an end.
Interesting. All right, all right.
I'm sorry. There are also some blurry segments in my memory as well. But I'm very concerned about your homeland. This is something I should help with. It's really no trouble to me at all.
Nahida's so nice and helpful. I feel like of all of the Archons, Nahida's like the one that really just wants to help her people and do good and like be involved.
Would you all be willing to come with me somewhere as we wait?
Of course we will, elemental being floaty hydrofungus. We need a better name for you. I mean, EBFHF is fine, but we need a better name for our floaty hydrofungus friend.
The more family members that can return home with me, the better.
Maybe this one's Bing Bong.
Didn't you say that you don't know where they are?
Yes, but I know their end. I will explain it to you along the way.
You know their end? You know how they died? What? Or where they died? I'm confused. The more we talk to floaty hydrofungus, the more confused I'm getting, chat. But we're gonna go to the place where the end awaits.
There's something that I'm very concerned about.
You're talking about that crystal?
Yes. I didn't mention it just now, but do you remember when I told you that the power in the crystal is very similar to mine, yet also different?
I do remember that, Nahida. It was like 5 minutes ago.
The elemental power inside the crystal is completely identical to that of the fungus.
Hey, yo?
What?
There's a connection between the crystal and the fungus. The crystal possesses energy from these beings that were destroyed in the cataclysm, the apocalypse.
Exactly. The prophecy that it mentioned was probably an agreement that I made with an elemental life form that once represented its race. I had
true.
to deal with the forbidden knowledge to save their homeland. The process, however, that sequence of events would explain the persistent feeling that I had unfinished business.
Interesting.
Too bad it's unable to tell us more. Yeah, I've been trying to think of a place that fits the description of its homeland, but I'm unable to come up with anything.
We'll just have to keep investigating.
I really want to send them home, so they won't have to wander around anymore.
I mean, I'm assuming that the new Dendro Dragon Apep is the representative of these beings,
I'll lead the way.
and that's where we're going towards.
Any road!
I'm guessing that little Dendro heart. Oh, Paimon. Paimon's such a little wuss.
You are not well.
I'm assuming that the Dendro Dragon, though, is going to be some connection to that crystal, and probably the representative of this race or of this group that Kusanali, or Rugurdavada, I guess at that time, made an agreement with.
Amazing. With such skills, you all would have definitely been able to find a way to survive the apocalypse.
Hey! Paimon has been meaning to ask. You all didn't originally look like this. Did you?
Yeah, what did you look like? Tell me.
No, we didn't. The appearance of our kind will change according to the environment.
Weird. Wait, is this the little thing that we get? Is this the little pet? Does this thing eventually turn into the little pet that we get that will let us fly around the new desert zone?
Communicating with
Wait a
various
minute.
living organisms in Sumeru, we discovered that fungi are the life form most adapted to live in these lands. Thus, we gradually took the form of fungi and became a part of their group.
Interesting.
It's impossible.
So wait, have we killed some of your friends when we kill fungi? I'm sorry.
The most important instinct any life form possesses is adapting to the environment. I don't think that should surprise you, Paimon. Your hand is shaped like that for a reason, so you are able to grip and use tools more easily.
I guess that's true,
The reason
Paimon.
why fungi absorb elemental power is to blend with the environment and fend off natural predators. We are dendro life forms, one of the most ancient life forms in this land. That is why we are so adaptable.
So you are like made of pure dendro energy?
If Paimon wanted to, Paimon could change into a different form as well?
Maybe the form of the unknown god. Your true form, Paimon. Or the form of whatever you really are. I've seen so many theories about Paimon. Unknown god. What is it? The lunar... the moon sisters or something?
Not as
Man.
afraid.
Who are you, Paimon?
For a long time to make that happen.
Mm-hmm.
Although this is common sense to us, it is still extremely difficult to explain. Putting it as simply as possible, changing form requires energy, and energy comes with time.
Makes sense.
Make a sprout grow into a giant tree instantly, nor can you force a tree to bear fruit overnight.
I see. Humans have a term for this. It's called growth.
Yeah, growth.
Paimon gets it now.
Seems like it's pretty good at coming up with metaphors as well.
I see. Yes, then this is what you would call growth.
Growth or evolution.
A most beautiful word. I shall enjoy it more as we walk.
I mean, growth is just kind of like, you know, I guess growth. But like growth over a long period of time to adapt to your environment sounds more like evolution.
Doing great, Paimon. Do you need me to carry you on my back?
Yeah, growth, something the Nahida can't do. Oh no.
No, Paimon was just curious. Paimon isn't that tired. You seem to enjoy taking care of others.
Paimon just floats. How Paimon gonna get tired?
Does the Lord of Dendro need to be carried?
Aw.
That would be awkward, wouldn't it? Why don't you fly up and sit on top of my head?
Fly up and sit on top of my head.
Later, we have monsters here!
Oh man.
I think we may have a different understanding of carrying someone.
Probably.
No matter whether it's tired or not, my child is always happy when I put it on my back and give it a ride.
Your child?
You mean the fungi we ran into earlier?
Yes, one was my friend, and the other was my child.
Why can't your kids speak?
Because it's just a fungus. I don't want my presence to change or affect the original state of the fungi species here.
So you had a kid?
However, it is slightly different from an ordinary fungus. It seems to understand some human language, so I gave it a name.
Bing bong.
Oh, then it must be a really cute name.
Bongo head.
You know, like Bongo Head.
You have an odd taste for names.
She does.
Paimon thinks that name is great.
Yeah, you're the only one, Paimon. I like Bing Bong more.
It's a name only Paimon would be able to come up with.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
The name I came up with was not as creative as Paimon's. I learned it from an adventurer. Its name is...
You forget your own child's name.
I'm sorry, but I've forgotten. Seems like I've forgotten many important things.
You forgot your child's name. You can try and remember it on the way.
Yes, I must remember it before I return. It's just as important as my homeland.
I feel so sorry for this elemental being.
Yes,
Forgot his own child's name?
There.
Where are we? We're going to where the other ones ended, I think. I'm very confused. We're in a withering zone now. This thing is very forgetful.
It's the withering.
Yes, I have heard humans also call it that before. It's the last form we take when we are at the end of our life.
Oh, what? So the withering is these elemental beings ending? Mirana is part of these elemental beings?
Paimon doesn't understand. It's trying to say that when they've suffered enough and reached the end of their life, they become a tumor of the withering.
Yes, I would have also suffered the same fate if it wasn't for the Lord of Dendro's help.
So, this is how the withering is formed? Previous research has revealed that forbidden knowledge is the root cause of the withering. But even if forbidden knowledge has been completely removed,
Interesting.
it still remains, which is why the withering remains even after forbidden knowledge has disappeared. They've been tormented by forbidden knowledge for a long time. It's understandable that they will eventually become the withering.
Yo, that's sad.
And pitiful end.
Yeah.
I left my homeland. Flowers like these filled the fields. Each bloom represented an individual life.
Just a field of withering?
Grew in the pristine lakes, in the fertile soil, in my home, and in the homes of my friends.
Oh man, that's so sad.
Until the world suddenly lost all its color and became tainted and murky. But
No.
our life essence, elemental power, still resides in this flower. After an adventurer clears the withering, I will quietly draw near the area. If I can sense the elemental power of my companions, then I take them with me.
But that would mean the effects of forbidden knowledge could have...
It's okay. That's not important anymore. I just hope that they can all make it back home. It's
Aww.
not right to leave them to simply perish in the open like this.
This quest is very sad already.
The chance to return home, each one I manage to bring back will make me that much happier.
All right,
Understand. Just leave it to us.
let's
So
go.
you're worried about me. It's fine. Forbidden knowledge doesn't exist anymore. It's natural to want to be overcautious when dealing with a highly venomous snake. But when all that's left is its skeleton, there's nothing to worry about.
Hey, if you say so, Nahida.
Doesn't get what you two are talking about, but we're all ready to go now, right?
Let's do it.
We've dealt with the withering countless times already.
You're right, Paimon. We got this. We got this. Oh, look at that. We get a trial Nahida. So nice. And now the big boy. I'm not used to having to hit 5 when we have like a trial character. It always throws me off. Maybe reclaim our friend's life essence. Oh. And there it is.
As I expected, it's the last of my kind that I'm aware of. So it wasn't able to make it to the end. If only it could have held on just a little longer.
That is
I
sad.
hope that you will be free of this pain after returning home.
Maybe this one is literally the last one of its kind that we're taking home right now.
Just thinking about how many elemental life forms have turned into tumors of the withering makes Paimon sad.
Well, yeah, Paimon.
It's okay. As long as elemental power still exists, then we will still be around. An external form is but a gift of time. Through growth comes change, and even abandonment of previous forms. However, our true nature is not so easily affected.
Interesting. So can you come back?
We were able to cure them earlier.
If you bring the energy back to their homeland, can they come back?
But I will cure all of them. Even if it's just for the sake of the rainforest and all the life forms that live in it.
Thank you, Lord of Dendro. It was a wise choice for us to place our trust in you and wait.
Hold on.
Whoa.
I think I got something.
Her eyes glowed? That's cool. What do you see, Nahida?
Oh, I see. Okay, I understand. Thank you so much. So, they found a fungus that matches the description I gave them. It's currently unconscious.
Let's go save it.
Situation as I was. We should hurry and go take a look.
Okay, fine.
Yeah. Let's go.
We're close now. It's just a little further inside.
But there are so many fungi here. They're probably all ordinary fungi, right?
We won't be able to avoid a fight.
Yeah, they won't be happy to see us.
No fighting. These are all its family.
What are we supposed to do for the hydrofungus?
Although we belong to different species, we've spent a long time living among the fungi. They are very important to us. They can be reasonable, as long as we try to communicate.
Okay.
What should we do? You're the only one who can make it through, right?
The more we play in Sumeru, the worse I feel about killing fungi.
But you'll need Nahida's power.
I've got an idea. Can you teach me how to change into a fungus?
What?
Want to transform into a fungus? But we don't have time for growth.
We don't have time for growth.
Nahida is a god. Changing into a fungus should be a piece of cake for her.
Even gods can't bend the laws of time so easily.
Then we'll have to enter with the risk of being noticed. We may not be able to avoid a fight. But
We'll
if
try.
spending some of my power will guarantee the safety of you and its family, then I'm willing to try.
All right. You have great elemental power, so you may be able to do it. You will have to use power equal to that which is required to break through the limitations of time.
Yeah, you know, that's a measurement that you just know. How much power is required to break through the limitations of time? Oh, yes, use power equal to that.
I will lend you the relevant knowledge that I have. It should make your transformation process a little easier.
Alright, I'm ready. Changing into a fungus should be quite an interesting experience.
Lord of Dendron,
When do we get the Nahida fungus skin?
I am extremely serious about this.
As am I. I'm not joking at all.
All right. Let's not get hung up here. If it's really possible to turn into a fungus, then why don't we give it a try now?
Okay. Good luck, Lord of Dendro.
All right, Nahida, become a fungus. Wow, that was really easy for Nahida.
You really turned into a
That was like literally no effort.
It's actually not too bad. My perspective in this form isn't much different from usual.
Because she's short, chat.
The unconscious fungus is just below here. Can you all help me determine which one it is?
Oh, how do we do that?
Elemental sight.
Then will you make your way over from above? You should be able to identify them using elemental sight since they're elemental life forms.
Mm-hmm.
All you have to do is repeat the correct answer in your mind. As long as I'm able to see you, then I'll be able to hear your answer.
Okay, got it.
Let me lure away the fungi up top and make way for you.
All right, good luck, Nahida. Let's go, Traveler.
All right, up and away, chat. Up top. And elemental. Oh, do we get a control? Do I get a control, little fungi? No. I just have to watch. I'm just watching little Nahida fungus. I want to control little Nahida fungus. Ugh.
There's a fungus on patrol in the center there. It looks pretty vigilant, so I think
Oh, move right. Stretchy animal fungus.
it's reacting like that.
Oh. Uh-oh.
The fungus on patrol noticed me.
I made the wrong choice. Nope. I was detected. All right, we have to go left then. Interesting. These split-second decisions are too much pressure. All right, go left first, not right. Right first, bad idea. Left first to the spinny boy.
Fungus on patrol in the center there. It
Move left. Yeah, what's this spinny guy? Hmm? Yeah, hi, winged Dendro Shroom. And he's like, alright, whatever, I'm gonna leave you to it.
It seems they didn't notice me. It seems that fungus won't be moving for the moment. I should hurry and make my way through.
Go, Nahida, go. Alright, next decision. Do we go left? Do we go right? Oh, we have to go left because that's the unconscious one. He's right there.
There are several fungi here.
But there's one on his back.
Hide and wait for the traveler to catch up.
Okay, it's pretty obvious which one is the right one, though. I'm just saying. It's very obvious that it's that one. Like, come on. It's the one that's unconscious.
So this is the one. Understood.
But, you know, you do you, Nahida. I suppose it's good to look for confirmation. Seeing the companion regain consciousness, the nearby fungus. Oh.
Nahida? What's wrong?
I never knew that it was so tiring to change forms like that.
Shapeshifting's
I
exhausting.
even used the techniques that it taught me. Seems like its warnings were not unfounded.
The power of time accumulates slowly and goes unnoticed. A great price is to be paid if you wish to perform drastic changes instantly.
Makes
Thank you
sense.
for everything you've done. All seems to have gone according to plan. Now, we simply wait for it to wake up.
And then we get an elemental being stretchy animo fungus, maybe? A new friend?
Are you?
A floating animo fungus.
I apologize. Language is not easy. Need long time.
Oh, this one's even more cute.
Okay, I have good news. Let me explain it to you the fungi way.
A while later.
Apocalypse ended? Go home now?
Yes.
Yes. Unfortunately, I've forgotten where home is. I was hoping you still remembered.
I remember.
You remember where home is?
That's great.
Let's go.
Dendro Dragon.
Dendro Dragon.
Dragon. Ah, yes, the Dendro Dragon.
The Dendro Dragon.
Got so excited. I've probably never expressed such emotions before. But yes, our home is the Dendro Dragon.
Wait, your home is the Dendro Dragon?
Wait a minute. Hyman's confused. Do you mean the Dendro Dragon as in an elemental dragon? Like Dvalin?
Oh.
Yes, they're both dragons, but Apep, the Dendro Dragon, has been around for longer and has accumulated dense elemental power.
Interesting.
I don't quite understand. Why would you say that your homeland is a dragon?
You go live inside the dragon?
Because we live inside the Dendro Dragon.
There you go. They live inside the Dendro Dragon.
Dragon. Inside. Very big. Mountains. Water. Trees. Us.
There's mountains and water and trees inside Apep?
There is an entire world inside the Dendro Dragon's body.
What?
Dendro Dragon nurtured the earliest life forms and protected us inside of itself.
That's sweet.
Once told us in a majestic voice that once we finally matured, we'd be able to start life in a new world.
I want to go inside the Dendro Dragon.
That day never came. Our homeland was the greatest place there ever was before the apocalypse arrived.
Hyman's still confused.
Is it like Dendro slimes giving birth to smaller slimes?
Very good example.
Yeah,
It appears that you're much smarter than Paimon.
that's true.
The only difference is that the Dendro Dragon is much, much larger than any Dendro slime.
Wait, then if that's the case, doesn't that imply that Apep has also been contaminated by forbidden knowledge?
It does imply that.
Yes, that is correct. What has suddenly made you look so worried, Lord of Dendro? I haven't seen this expression on you before.
A pep is the most adaptable life form in the world. The forbidden knowledge should have become a part of its body a long time ago.
That's weird. I don't know how I feel about that.
Which means that if all the forbidden knowledge has been eliminated,
A big void will also form inside the dragon.
That's
I'm
true.
afraid so. Its body and soul have probably been in terrible shape for some time now.
Well, we gotta go save it, Nahida.
I haven't seen a pep for so long. But how did it get contaminated? Was it due to the destruction of King Deshret's civilization? But anyway, a pep disappeared and has been gone ever since that time. It's been enduring unimaginable pain all the while. It's probably in pain as we speak.
Saving the Dendro Dragon is the important thing you need to do.
How could I have forgotten?
Nahida, how could you forget Upep?
If the Dendro Dragon fails to hang on, the elemental power inside it will no longer be able to maintain its form and will all be dispersed. Dendro elemental power of that concentration will cause the rainforest to overgrow. Giant trees will completely block out the sun. Plants and humans will fight over oxygen. Sumeru will no longer be suitable for sustaining life.
Dang. Get a hold of yourself.
What about the crystal? Why don't you show it to them and see if they know anything about it?
Maybe it's Upep's heart.
Yes, I'm sorry. You're right. We don't have time to panic.
No time to panic. Come on.
Have you two ever seen anything like this before?
No.
No.
Its power feels very familiar. Like something from our homeland, but I don't know what it is.
So it's from Upep.
I'm sorry our memories aren't very reliable.
Yo, floaty animal fungus is the real MVP, let's be honest.
It's okay. I'll contact my helpers just as I did before and see if they can locate your other family members. I'm counting on you all. Your info is crucial to us now. Let's wait for their reply again, though I know waiting can feel unbearable at a time like this.
I like that her eyes flash when she gets a message. Like a little text notification. They brought us food! What? That's so nice. Or they brought floaty animo fungus.
Family bringing fruit.
Root.
I explained to them that you aren't hostile. After seeing you save it, its family is very grateful to you.
Oh.
I won't leave. Hard decision. Don't know. They are weak. I worry.
There you go. They're weak? That's how dare you call them weak? Look at stretchy animal fungus. He looks so strong.
If waiting, then I hope.
Don't worry. I understand what you are trying to say. Family is very important to us, no matter when we were actually family. It has done a lot to protect this territory and can't help but worry now that it's about to leave. Can you do one last thing for it while we wait?
Of course.
I can relate to how it's feeling. I need to organize my thoughts as well.
What are we gonna do? We're gonna go destroy all the all the fungus enemies? I'm ready. I'm ready.
Soil, food,
I want to tend the soil. I want to fight things.
plant, invasion.
There are two things that it wants you to do. One is to look after the land that the food is grown in, and the other is to drive away the plants that are trying to invade the area.
Soil.
Okay.
There. First. Seed. Here. Hyman understood that. No need to translate. We'll take care of it right
Okay.
away.
We're gonna go tend the soil for this little fungus. Food seeds. Food seed. Water it.
We planted all the seeds. It's time to handle the invading plant life.
Ooh, is it whopper flowers? Yeah, it is.
It wasn't kidding when it said
Mm-hmm. These little whopper flowers. Man, I hate whopper flowers. Can you imagine though if you were just like out gardening and you tried to pull a weed and it was a whopper flower?
Yeah, I've calmed down now. But it doesn't seem like there's too much we can do until we receive some new leads.
Can you tell us about the Dendro Dragon? We don't know anything about it. Who is it? And what does it have to do with King Deshret?
Well, the history of dragons starts from the very beginning of Tevat. Sumeru was Apep's territory. In those days, the lush rainforest covered the entire nation.
Oh, so there was no desert back then?
Not at first. That came when a giant spike fell from the sky, turning a huge section of the rainforest into sand.
A giant spike fell from the sky? It's from Celestia?
Apep changed color from the emerald green of the forest to the yellow of the sand.
No wonder those two elemental life forms are always talking about the importance of adapting.
Apep has always seen itself as the master of Sumeru, and has refused to recognize the new order that was established. Even now, it probably still holds great hostility toward the gods. However, powerless against the power in the sky, and then the forbidden knowledge many millennia later, it's been unable to stir up any trouble.
The gods and the dragons were on good terms, I thought.
Conflicts between the two sides are destined to continue until a balance can be found. As far as I know, Apep had been slumbering in the desert, and King Deshret had taken a great interest in it. Maybe this is why Apep was contaminated. I'm not sure what may have led it to become involved, but rescuing it is definitely our top priority right now.
Yes.
The crystal that I have in my possession is probably the key that links the two matters together.
Before I talk to you, though, I do want this fruit. It would be rude to turn down the fruit from your family, right? Yep. See, Stretchy Anima Fungus agrees with me. He's a vibe.
Thank you, Lord of Dendro. Family happy.
You really like
Oh,
them, don't you?
he's so cute.
Like, do you not like our family?
Do you not like your family, Paimon?
That's not what Paimon meant. It's just that you guys aren't actually the same species.
How rude.
Does that matter? Family likes me. I like family. Paimon doesn't quite understand.
Paimon, family is about the ones you pick.
That as long as family members get along well,
It's
then
found
nothing
family.
matters. You place importance on appearances, but we do not. We find the experiences, knowledge, and connections we've made to be more important. These are all things that are more reliable than mere external appearances. These are the fruits of time, and the essence of what it means to grow.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. Looks can always change, so what's inside of us is more important.
Yeah, Paimon, what if my looks change? Would you still love me?
Wouldn't matter. Paimon would still be able to recognize you right away.
Sure.
Understood. Think still nothing new from the forest. Seems like we won't be able to find your other family members for now. It appears we are out of leads to follow. And if no one knows how this crystal works, then Apep may be in danger.
We gotta go find a pep.
It's okay. It isn't your fault. I don't think it's a coincidence that neither of you can remember anything about the crystal. Maybe it's because the crystal has a very close connection to forbidden knowledge, which causes memories of it to be unclear. And if that's the case, finding the other fungi still wouldn't help us at all.
The crystal and the apocalypse. The apocalypse and memories. Lord of Dendro, do you still remember the prophecy?
The prophecy that it just told you, like,
What about it?
5 minutes ago?
The prophecy is a story that connects events of the past and the future. A family member once said that the apocalypse is a part of us, and that there is value in preserving it. The rest of the family did not approve of its opinion at the time, so it left.
Preserving the apocalypse? Do you mean that there's still some that hasn't been eliminated?
That's not very
Interesting.
The power of Irminsul covers every inch of the land. Did the prophecy say where that family member went?
To the limitless depths east of Sumeru, A murky place that no one can return from.
The chasm.
Yeah, that must be the chasm, right? But what is it doing there?
It's impossible to preserve forbidden knowledge, but what if it can be converted to a different form? I'm sorry if it's suddenly not making any sense. However, I do think it's possible. Follow me. I'll explain it once we find the elemental life form.
Off to the chasm. I don't think I've touched the chasm or thought about the chasm since we finished it. Ooh.
So that elemental life form came all the way here on its own and spent a long time by itself?
Seems
Would
like it.
already have become the withering like the others?
Yo, lighting in the chasm hits different.
There is a chance that
Welcome to hell, bitch.
using the power of something here.
Yo, Ayakami, thank you for the follow.
It once repaired the rifts of Tevat long ago. It has the ability to purify and stabilize powers that shouldn't exist in Tevat. Forbidden knowledge that its light has shone upon is kept here forever in a different form.
The oozing filth is forbidden knowledge?
It's just like soap bubbles that
Bruh?
rise to the water surface.
Another strange metaphor. But Paimon somehow gets this one.
What the Lord of Dendro means is that the apocalypse was altered by the power of the giant spike and hidden within the oozing filth.
Yes,
I don't know how I feel about that.
from here. Let's go and take a look.
All right. Well, I'm guessing that one of these spikes, maybe not this one specifically, but a spike like that, a sky nail or whatever they are, similar to that, fell from Celestia, and that's what caused the desert to appear in Sumeru. And then this one down here fell, and there's some connection between that and the oozing filth, aka the chasm version of forbidden knowledge. Chat. This quest got some twists and turns to it already. Geofungus down there, and a pile of filth.
Looks like we'll have to clear out the oozing filth in this area. You two should be able to take care of it, right?
Oh yeah, we got it.
We know what to do. We'll just use the lumen stone on the oozing concretion.
I like how Paimon has to like say, yeah, we know what to do, and then like remind you how to clear it out in case you forgot because you haven't done it in so long. Like, yeah, remember? Hey there.
Finally managed to rescue it.
It should be the life form from the prophecy.
Been vibing here for a while.
That light.
Grounded Geoshroom.
Wait. Something dark is coming out. Something's not right.
Everyone back up.
What's going on? Didn't Nahida say it was purified?
Maybe he doesn't want to be purified.
Such a long amount of time has passed. Although the power of the oozing filth is more stable than that of the apocalypse, it is still a form of dangerous power.
I'll say.
It might have lost its mind after being soaked in it for such a long time.
So it's been soaking in this for this long?
But we still have tons of questions
Bro.
we need to ask.
I should be able to purge it with my elemental power.
Wait, don't do it. This is definitely connected to forbidden
This
knowledge.
is our only chance.
I said no, and I mean it. We can't go through that again.
Traveler.
I'm sorry. I got a little anxious.
It's okay. I trust your judgment. I was being a little hasty myself. Let's see if we can think of another way.
What about the crystal?
Yeah. You said that the elemental power in the crystal was identical to theirs.
You want to use its power, but
The Lord of Dendro seems hesitant. I too would advise caution. It's risky to use its power without fully understanding its intended use.
Don't understand. This no good, that no good. Save lives. Important.
Save life.
But this is our only chance to return home. We cannot afford to be careless.
That's right, little floaty animo fungus.
I'll think of something to do about the elemental power that will be used. How about this? Traveler, you could try using it. I
Me?
understand that you have have an amazing resistance to forbidden knowledge.
Alright, bet. I got you.
Don't overdo it, Traveler. Paimon will be worried.
Nah, we got this. He is awoken.
Lord of Dendro, and you others, how long have I been waiting here?
Couple 100 years, 1,000 years tops. Don't worry about it.
Lord of Dendro, here in person. Does that mean the apocalypse has come to an end? Wait, did you get smaller again?
I'm sorry, that portion of my memory is highly unreliable at the moment. I can't seem to remember who you are.
That sounds about right. After all, the purpose of my existence is precisely for those unreliable memories you speak of. You once said that the apocalypse will be completely eradicated, and that relevant memories will become unstable.
Wait, did Rukadavada know this was gonna happen?
Remember our agreement after those events take place. However, you are definitely someone who stays true to
I guess we knew that Rukadavada knew this, right?
Sacrifice is nothing compared to your resolve.
Rukadavada playing 4D chess, chat.
The agreement?
Yes, you used your power to protect me.
Oh,
That is the reason why I was able to survive here. To be honest,
So
I'm
cute.
nearing my end. I had thought I'd be stronger than this.
No one can withstand the power of the apocalypse.
In order to preserve a somewhat stable memory, I had to change the power of the apocalypse into a different form. Only the giant spike that fell from the sky was capable of doing something like that. But the moment I chose to go through with it is the moment I lost my chance of being rescued by the Lord of Dendro.
Oh no.
But enough about me. Lord of Dendro, let's get to the important matter at hand. As you can see, I won't last much longer.
But Grounded Geoshroom, you're so cool.
And I'm sorry.
I like him.
Can you please tell me what this is?
This is a fire seed.
Hmm?
It's an essential item for saving the Dendro Dragon. Thankfully, it appears to be in good condition. The Lord of Dendro and our people created this item together. It mimics how the Dendro Dragon's Heart of Oasis operates.
So it is his heart.
Dendro Dragon has been tormented by the apocalypse for far too long. It too is nearing the end of its power. However, if you are able to reactivate its Heart of Oasis using the Fire Seed, then the Dendro Dragon will begin to recover. And
Okay.
as a result, our homeland will return to the way it once was.
Oh, so the Heart of Oasis is a pep source of power.
We gotta help him. Chat.
No wonder the crystal was able to heal this fungus just now. That's what it's used for.
What? You used the Fire Seed to save me?
Yes.
Why? What's wrong?
That's... never mind. It's not your fault. You didn't know.
Didn't know what.
Fire Seed contains a high concentration of elemental power inside of it. It's very powerful yet fragile at the same time. It is not stable in its current form. To prevent any accidents, please don't use it again.
I bet.
Since I am its creator, I will take responsibility for it. I assure you there's no need to worry.
My bad, dude. Just trying to save you.
Aside from being able to heal the Dendro Dragon, the Fire Seed can also resonate with the Heart of Oasis. In other words, you'll be able to find the Dendro Dragon by following the guidance of the Fire Seed.
It will point us
You should hurry.
in the way we need to go.
To waste.
What about you?
Forget about me. You should hurry home now.
Everyone
What
is
about you?
including you.
That's right, bud.
As I told you, I've already lost my chance to be saved by the Lord of Dendro. Lord of Dendro, I thank you for coming to find me, and for being willing to save the Dendro Dragon. Our past has been saved, and our future has been ensured. It's enough for me, just knowing that they will return home.
Aww.
Hey, wait!
Bro!
Turned into oozing filth.
Can you use the Lumen Stone once more? I can still feel its elemental power. Please, of all of us, it deserves the chance to return home the most.
Of course. Let's do it. Yeah!
This is a small ball of light that it left behind.
I can feel it. I can feel its knowledge and emotions. It has all returned to its original elemental form and is becoming one with the other family members.
Oh.
Do not be
This is sad.
Its wish has come true, and it's very happy right now.
I don't know how I feel about this quest right now.
Father, right?
Yes, because our external form does not matter, and our home has been saved. There is nothing more important than being together with family.
Let's go!
Home.
Home. It's not much further. Follow me. We're close now.
Yeah. Advance deeper into the sandstorm. All right. Here we go. Here we go.
We won't be able to see anything if we keep going that way.
Oh.
Hey, look! Something's over there!
Is it up? Whoa! Whoa!
We found it. A pep, the Dendro Dragon.
Holy crap, that thing's huge!
Not that big!
Puny god, puny human, leave my domain.
Holy crap, he's big!
Frail life forms like you cannot survive in the endless sands of the desert.
A pep, we're here to save you.
I do not need saving, especially not by you, Brewer. You are no different from Amun. Both of you have only existed for a fraction of what you know as time. Yet you call yourselves lords of this land by leaning on the heavens' glow.
Damn, who's Amun?
You're better off paying attention to your path ahead, as you will fall where you've fallen before.
I know that you hate both gods and humans, but you've grown too weak now. Can't you let go of your hatred, even for only a moment?
Let go. For only a moment.
I can't get over how big a pep is.
Foolish Brewer. You will find no gratefulness from me, even if you heal me. You will only
Wow.
be reviving the dragon that will destroy Sumeru and the 7 nations.
Destroy? Come on now, Pep.
No, you're ill, that's all.
That I am. Time will bring death to all. It's unavoidable. Although I am gravely ill, my mind remains clear.
I don't think that's true.
I am different from the ancient dragons that came to terms with you.
There's no need for this. There's no point in fighting. What we need is the truth.
The truth. The shackles that the God of Wisdom cannot escape from. I have paid dearly for the truth, and you shall do the same soon enough.
Looks so cool.
Careful, something's coming.
Oh?
What is that? Hyman's never seen that before!
Interesting.
Family.
Oh, it's their family.
They're your family too? But they don't look anything like fungi.
External form not important. Inner nature say.
Yeah.
The composition of their elemental power is identical to ours. In other words, they're residents of our homeland.
Is this what they've become after experiencing the apocalypse?
Maybe that's
This is
spoopy.
also a form of adaptation, although a most gruesome and pitiful one. Many of our family members never made it out of the Dendro Dragon.
That's sad.
They've gradually taken this form in order to survive the apocalypse.
Is there
Been trapped in there, living in an apocalypse?
Hey, can you guys talk? We're here to rescue you.
Can you guys talk? I don't think they want to be rescued by Mon.
They've given it their all just to survive.
They're being drawn by the fire seed. Only its power can temporarily free them from their pain. All that remains are the instincts to survive and search for energy needed to do so. Everything else has been discarded in the process of adaptation.
So this is the result of forbidden knowledge.
Would our world become the same if forbidden knowledge was allowed to rampage across to that?
Yep.
Like fish struggling on land, unable to find a single puddle of fresh water in the entire world.
We can talk about this later.
Yes.
Let's deal with them first.
Please try to be gentle with them. They are not evil in nature. All they want to do is survive.
Yes, I'm going to defeat them. I will kill them gently. They all went to sleep.
Paimon thinks they used up all their strength. They don't seem aggressive anymore.
They want to go home.
Gon used burst there, just...
Yes, it was never their intention to leave the Dendro Dragon.
Is there a way to make them revert to their elemental form? Years of torment is what turned them into their current state. Their external form has become their shackles. It seems only the fire seed or Epep's Heart of Oasis can save them. But it'll be risky if we use the fire seed again.
Correct. We cannot use the fire seed again.
Everyone goes home, not just us.
Yeah, everyone goes home. That's right, floaty animal fungus.
This is becoming quite the dilemma.
Let me think for a second. It's fine. Let's use the power of the fire seed. I can't bear leaving them in the desert like this.
But Nahida.
Don't worry, the decision is on me. I'll take responsibility for whatever happens.
Okay. If you say so.
It won't require much elemental power. I'm just worried that it'll become unstable. But as long as I use my elemental power to stabilize it a little, it shouldn't be a problem. Thank you. Sorry. Stubborn.
Thank you, Lord of Dendro.
Tump. Yes, for sure. We'll check out that later. We're doing all build reviews and everything after we finish this Nahida Archon quest or Nahida story quest. So as soon as we're done with the story quest, we'll do it. We'll dive into the build review and we'll check out your Layla. Congrats on getting her though. That's awesome.
Returning home is the most important thing to you. I've come to understand that during our travels. I'm not doing this just to protect you, but also because I hope to use you and your experience and try speaking to Epep again. After all, that giant Dendro Dragon is also your family.
It's like you're home.
Listen.
I will stand with you, Lord of Dendro. I will never forget your kindness.
Yes! Thank you. All right, here it goes.
Family. We will all be able to go home soon.
Whoa. It's shining now.
Whoa, it evolved. It's getting bigger.
Vast amounts of knowledge and emotions are moving inside of me. They're all very excited.
Yo, floating hydro shroom evolved into grounded hydro shroom.
You're carrying everyone's hopes and dreams.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, finally, we can go home.
This is the last part. Let's go.
This was where there was like the giant glowing that. The giant something.
This cave is huge.
Yep.
Could this be where the Dendro Dragon lives?
Can't go any further.
Yeah. Who knows what's inside that cave?
Our goal is not only to find the dragon, but to also enter the world inside of it.
We're gonna do it inside the dragon.
We
All
can't
right.
get it to cooperate with us.
But how are we gonna do that?
I'll see what I can do. Epep, I know we don't see eye to eye, and that we have a very different understanding of the world and its orders. However, we are both born of elemental power and both suffered the torment of forbidden knowledge. We are not that different. And right now, we share a common enemy. We should not let our differences get in the way.
That's right, Apep. Listen to Nahida.
Dragon's even willing to listen.
I don't care about what you believe in, who you hate, or what you've done in the name of hatred. Nor do I expect you to be grateful. I'm here to save both you and your people. My people.
Yeah, do it for the Shroomy boys.
I've been searching for a way to save you ever since they left their homeland. They yearn for a chance to return home. And now that everything is over, all the hatred that you harbor has lost its meaning. Rather than continuing to fight, you should consider the life you've produced.
The void does not respond.
No response.
Your eagerness to survive means that you haven't given up on that world yet. If you claim to know so much more than I, then why don't you truly think about why you want to survive? And why you're so vengeful?
Mm-hmm. Still no good. Whoa! Hurry! Grab onto me, Paimon!
Safe. And send us to the homeland.
Boom. Send us to the homeland. Are we inside a pet?
Nahida, where are we?
Are we in the homeland?
What about the traveler? Where'd she go?
I was only able to ensure that we made it here safely. It's possible we arrived at different locations.
Oh?
Well, then let's go have a look up ahead. Paimon's feeling really worried.
Yep, let's go. I wouldn't worry too much. The traveler's no pushover.
That's right.
It's just that Paimon isn't used to not having the traveler around.
Oh, Paimon.
Let's hurry. She might be just up ahead.
Do we get to just control Nahida with Paimon now? Yes. Yes, we do. What shape does the self hold? What shape indeed? We can't sprint. Oh, we just walked through a little barrier there. Can't go back out now. Okay. We're in it. We're in it to win it now, chat.
That should be the heart of Oasis. All we need to do is light it with the fire seed, and it'll restore a pep with elemental power. The damage it suffered internally will also slowly begin to heal.
I mean, that's pretty cool looking. It looks like her burst. This whole area looks like Nahida's burst.
Alright, hang on. Wait!
Oh?
The fire seed! What happened?
What happened, Nahida?
It was even more unstable than I expected.
Uh-oh.
Why? We barely used it!
But we did use it.
I'm not sure. Perhaps the fire seed was only capable of protecting one person? But if I didn't use its power on everyone, there's no way of knowing where you could have been sucked into. And even if that's the case, there's no reason for it to simply shatter, unless...
Unless what?
Unless
I was already in a weakened state when I created this fire seed.
maybe
Which
you
would be
were.
when we at first saved the desert.
Oh no. Wait, let's put that aside for a moment. If the fire seed has shattered, wouldn't that mean we came all this way for nothing?
Wait, maybe not.
Do you know what we should do now, Nahida? Oh, come on, Paimon, think!
Nahida's got an idea. You can do this, Nahida.
Don't worry, Paimon. This is my responsibility. The fire seed is technically just a ball of highly concentrated elemental power. Although my elemental power is slightly different than that of elemental life forms, I gained a better understanding of it when I turned into a fungus. So, all I have to do is imitate that power, while adding some of my own. And I'll be able to do what the fire seed was supposed to.
You're gonna become the fire seed?
Yes, Nahida Fire Seed Arc.
Yes. It'll take a lot of power from me, but it still won't be anything compared to when I was in the desert. I might, however, become even smaller.
Yes, smaller Nahida Arc.
Smaller.
become a blade of grass or a twig. Basically, I'll return to how I was first born. I will be able to
Nahida twig skin.
beyond my limits if I can reverse the process of growth.
But you'll lose everything. You'll not only lose your appearance, but you'll lose your emotions, memories, and who knows what else?
That's all right. None of that matters compared to the dangers that a pep is facing right now.
Nahida is so selfless.
There has to be another way. Besides, what will Sumeru do if you turn into a twig?
Can't worship a twig. That's
Maybe
weird.
You and the Traveler can plant me in the soil of Sumeru once it is all over. I can still communicate with the world through the forest. It's just that you won't be able to see me for some time.
Nahida, no, no, no.
Serious.
Uh-uh.
If the Traveler were here, she definitely wouldn't let you go through with it. If
Right.
we knew this was how you were going to take responsibility, then we never would have agreed in the first place.
I'm sorry, Paimon, but we're out of options. Not all eagles who have fallen to the ground can soar in the sky once again. But if no risks are taken, then the eagle will be grounded forever.
No. Please, no, Nahida.
Dang. This is sad here, chat. Oh. There's the Traveler. Just, they're like, oh, please be gentle with these things. Traveler's out here killing all of them.
And Nahida's, she's...
I know. A sacrifice must be made.
Hmm?
But not by the Lord of Dendro.
Don't sacrifice yourself, grounded hydro shroom.
We've all grown on this long journey. If the purpose of that growth was to return home, then our wishes have come true.
What? No.
Would you lend us your power?
They're sacrificing themselves?
I knew it would come to this. All the knowledge, language, and emotions that you have learned will be reverted into pure elemental energy. In your new homeland, nothing of who you were will remain. You won't be remembered by anyone. Is that truly the return you've always dreamed of?
Oh
Lord of Dendro, don't be sad. This is not your home. We go home. Lord of Dendro should also go home.
no. Yo, that's mad sad.
Hear us, please. Feel our heartfelt desires. Awaken.
All the little fungi friends. What? All the little fungi friends. Oh, Warden of the last oasis. So this is not a pep. Which is interesting that it kind of made it, like, during the special program, they kind of made it seem like this was going to be a pep. But a pep, definitely not this. A pep, a big boy. And this is just the guard, the warden of the last oasis. Evolved from an apocalyptic millennium. Oh my god. Also, kind of a pushover, not gonna lie. Not very hard to take out. Unless he has like another form. I'm assuming he has another form. I'm assuming that's not the only phase to this fight. Definitely not. Defeat monsters to advance the revitalization. Oh, that's interesting. So it turns into almost like a little defense thing. Because, you know, having a freeze team for a Dendro fight, definitely not the vibe. But, hey, you know, it still worked. It worked in the end. Hey, we did it! We cleansed a pep. Yo, a pep looks so cool too. Do we get to talk to him? Actually? Ooh, okay, you're scary. Never mind. Okay, we didn't do it. We didn't do it. Enter the Shield of Revival's hymn to defend against the aftershock of the apocalypse. We got an achievement, chat. What achievement did we get?
Can you hear Paimon?
That's enough, Paimon. They're gone.
Their knowledge, memories, and emotions have been reverted to elemental power and released. They are no longer able to respond to you.
That's right.
The guardians that have accompanied me for countless eras have also transformed into my elemental power. Just as they did. They will be born once again now that they're one. There's nothing to be sad about.
That's different! They won't ever be the same.
Oh,
We
Paimon.
will never understand it, and it will never understand us. That's how it's destined to be. But as long as you can be healthy again, then nothing else matters to me, Apep. Sumeru will be free from threat as long as your health is maintained.
I thought that my rage would be kindled once my power returned to me. However, what I feel now is a feeling that has long eluded me. The feeling of peace.
The forbidden knowledge influenced you ever since you were contaminated, greatly amplifying your hatred and rage.
Yes, there's no denying that. Although my hatred for that usurper from beyond the heavens still stirs deep within me. Destroying you and your people serves me no purpose. Be that as it may, my position still stands, and I will have nothing to do with you.
But I want to see more Apep. So cool looking.
Your ever-expanding curiosity. I will still sneer and mock you in my heart.
Damn. Apep a petty bitch.
Who can put up with you?
I respect your decision, and with time, I will prove to you that we will not repeat our mistakes. Before you begin resting, there is one last thing I would like to know. How did you become affected by forbidden knowledge?
It's a long story. We all once believed in the distant past that only forbidden knowledge could give us enough power to defeat the heavenly principles.
To defeat the heavenly principles.
The Dragon King acquired the power.
The
of
Dragon
knowledge from
King?
outside of this
Nibelung?
and led us in a fight against the order established by the outsiders.
Dragon King?
What?
An unimaginable war took place into that, causing destruction on an unprecedented scale. The world itself was on the verge of collapse.
Dragon Wars?
In war, the victor would inherit the right to shape the world, while the losers must turn into ash.
What?
But I didn't give up on searching for a way to turn the tides, even after the death of the Dragon King.
The Dragon King died in the war? No Dragon King anymore?
To collect more forbidden knowledge from the corners of the world, as it was on the verge of collapse. I was stopped by the giant spike that fell from the sky. Sand dunes arose where there was only forest. And it was as if even Sumeru itself was trying to tell me that the era of the dragons was over.
I want to have a game set in the era of the
But
dragons,
still
thank
didn't
you.
give up, did you? Because of Amun al-Ahmar.
Amun
Yes.
al-Ahmar.
Al-Ahmar eventually obtained this power with the help of Nabu Malikata.
The goddess of flowers.
His ambitions continued to grow, and he planned to establish a powerful kingdom in my domain. Although I didn't think much of him, I allowed his actions under one condition. The condition was that after his death, all the knowledge he came to accumulate would belong to me.
Whoa.
At that time, I still harbored deep regrets. By the time the Dragon King finally returned, the world had irrevocably changed.
Wait, the Dragon King came back? He died and came back?
Have grown close to your kind and have forgotten all about our hatred from when the world was taken from us.
Like Dvalin.
And some died, leaving behind nothing but their bones. While others chose to flee after experiencing pain and agony.
So we still have more dragons out there to find.
The scales and will of the Dragon King still shine bright in my heart, even to this day.
Hey.
I will follow it until the end of my time.
You really are insane.
When Alakmar's proud
Yes.
kingdom collapsed, I swallowed him whole as I agreed and absorbed his elemental power.
Wait, a Pep swallowed Alakmar whole? Hold on.
I gained was no benefit. No. I gained the apocalypse.
So you ate Alakmar, and that's what caused the apocalypse?
Just trying to keep the pain under control. I had no energy to analyze the knowledge he had accumulated.
Dang.
But even then, I still believe that his insanity was far greater than that of my own.
So that's how the apocalypse started.
Interesting.
I admit that I fell for his trap. I was like a final failsafe in his plan. Tiny Booer, and the rest of you,
Tiny Booer.
continue forward. I shall keep a watchful eye.
All right, Pep.
How far will a life so dear and precious to the heavenly principles be able to go? I wonder.
Dang. That was cool. We were just inside a dragon, chat. That's pretty cool.
Looks like we've been sent back out. Still in one piece, too.
The dragon will need to rest for a very long time before it is fully healthy again.
So that's where we go find the dragon.
As it was before. Curing the dragon of its illness has seemingly made it more open to reason.
Nobody's in a good mood when they're feeling sick. Even though we accomplished something really important, Paimon still doesn't feel happy for some reason.
Bringing everyone home was supposed to be a happy occasion.
Although they'll still have the chance to be born again, they've lost their memories of their journey and their feelings for their homeland. Each opportunity for growth is unique in its own way. Perhaps the immense power we released was the pouring out of all these irreplaceable emotions that had built up over time.
Can you
Perhaps
really
that's
call
true.
a place with no family your home?
Family. Right! The hydrofungus left behind its family.
It did.
Those two fungi might be waiting for it to return.
Oh, that's so sad.
Let's hurry and go take a look. How are we going to explain all the complicated things that happened?
It's really sad that those two hydrofungus are waiting for their... Oh, no. I thought we were done with the sad part of this quest. Oh, they are still waiting there. Oh, no.
Next on the agenda.
Bro.
Here. Have they really been waiting here all this time?
We're back.
One of it's their kid, too.
I'm sorry. I really am. But it's gone home and won't be able to return for a very long time. Don't be sad. It did it to protect you. Your happiness is more important to it than anything else in the world. It said that Newer is its most important family member.
Newer is
Isn't it?
its son. Or its little kid is Newer. Son or daughter. It can speak.
This is wonderful. So it has left traces of itself after all. They will definitely meet again. Someday.
Aww. Wow. What a sad quest. For real though. But so much lore. Such a lore dump in that one. I want to know more about the dragons and the dragon war and the dragon king. What? Tell me what I need it.